Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfella1 Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. What's going on? We finally back with another edition of Forgotten Fighters. It includes former WBO light heavyweight champion, or I'd say title holder, but I call him a champion, Michael Moore, and heavyweight unified champion, Michael Moore. Appreciate everybody that supporting the channel. Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. You can find them at thehealthblaze.com. Use my promo code Goodfella1 Boxing, get 18% off immediately. And check out their natural products, especially for everybody that eat clean and fitness and work out. Check out their natural products as far as foot soaks, bath bomb, muscle relaxer rubs, all natural deodorant, all natural toothpaste, the whole nine. The website promo code is in the description. And on top of the 18% off, that's in addition to any other discounts or promos they're running over there. But got Michael Moore, man, who started off, in '86. He moved to Kronk to train with Emmanuel Stewart, and made his debut a couple years after that. All right, he finally he got the WBO belt at light heavyweight, but at the time the WBO was just newly created. It wasn't seen as a major title. And what's so funny about that is they credit Michael Moore for being a WBO champion at light heavyweight, but they don't acknowledge him as a heavyweight champion with the WBO. Remember back in the day, James Toney told Chris Eubanks and Nigel Benn to their face that nobody counts the WBO. Okay, the WBO even today is seen as the lesser of the major titles, but I think around somewhere in the 2000s, they maybe 6 or 9 or somewhere in there, don't quote me on that, they actually made the WBO requirement to be undisputed. You only just needed the IBF, WBC, and the WBA title to be undisputed, but that's here nor there. He has a record of 52 and 4 losses, 3 by knockout, 1 draw, and 40 KO, 70% knockout ratio. Alias, well, your nickname, Double M. Born in '67, November 12th. Southpaw, and here you go, a little nugget for you guys who like trivia as well. First Southpaw heavyweight champion ever, okay? 6'2", 70-inch reach. He never unified at light heavyweight, from what I understand. But he defended that WBO title 6 times. They counted that as him being a champion, but did not count his heavyweight champion reign. But, in 1994, he beat Evander Holyfield. I think he got dropped early in that fight. When he beat Holyfield, he got the IBF and he got the I think the WBA belt with that as well. You know what I'm saying? Moved up to heavyweight, majority decision, okay? Then he turned around and lost that belt in the same year, a few months later in November, to George Foreman, okay? He was outboxing George Foreman, and George Foreman flashed him and blinded him with the jab, snuck the right hand behind there, okay? Then he came back a few years later. He won a couple years later, he won the IBF World Heavyweight title again versus Axel Schutzel. I don't know how to say his name, okay? I think that was homeboy over there in Germany or something like that. He went over there and he whooped him up or something like that, okay? He defended that, 2 times. Then he lost. He retired, I guess, with an injury or something versus Holyfield. In a rematch, Holyfield got his revenge in '97. And then pretty much then he lost to David Tua. First round knockout in 2002. And then pretty much it was a wrap, man. You got notable wins, like I said, over Evander, over Burt Cooper, 5th round knockout. That's to win the WBO heavyweight champion of the world, okay? He had light heavyweight wins over Danny Stonewalker, Mario Mello, Marcellus Allen, Mike Solito, hopefully I say his name right, Jeff Thompson, Leslie Stewart, Freddie Delgado, Frankie Swindle, Victor Claudio, and Ramsey Hassan. He won the vacant title verse, okay? He's, like I said before, Michael Moore started off with Evander Holyfield, first Southpaw heavyweight champion of all time. He started off with not Evander Holyfield, he started off with Emmanuel Stewart. Then I think he went to Teddy Atlas, and towards the end of his career, he went with Freddie Roach. Now, big left hand, a lot of power, man. Good uppercut, good good, just good left uppercut, good straight left hand. You know, solid fighter. Was ballsy, dropped before, got up, got knocked out. So real ballsy heavyweight fighter. I think people forget that he makes some noise at like heavyweight, but it goes underrated because the WBO wasn't respected back then like that. But like I said before, you know, this dude is you know, was a solid dude. You know what I'm saying? One of the dudes that probably could have took over the division, you know, right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, he stayed pro, I think, you know, past his prime, but he's from Brooklyn, New York. You know, if y'all didn't know, another New Yorker up in here. You know, and it says Moore is one of only 4 men other besides Ali, Evander Holyfield, and Lewis to win the heavyweight title on 3 separate occasions. You know what I'm saying? You know, as well as being one of 4 men other than Bob Fitzsimmons, Michael Spinks, and Roy Jones to win world titles at both light heavyweight and heavyweight. You know, he retired in 2009, and he was working with Freddie Roach until Freddie Roach kicked him out the gym. Or he couldn't work with him no more because he disrespected one of the Philippine people in Manny Pacquiao's camp while they was on like a plane or they was on a retreat or something like that. So, you know, he had to get rid of Michael Moore because Michael Moore, I guess, disrespected one of Manny Pacquiao's confidants, man. But once again, I say he was the first Southpaw world title holder in heavyweight history. That's history right there, man. That's a trivia question, man, for those brothers who do trivia on their channel. Okay? And like I say, man, he was dangerous, man. And I'm gonna talk about his reign. You know, he turned pro in 88, yup. I think he turned pro 86 or some shit like that. But he held the WBO light heavyweight title from 88 to 91. Then the WBO heavyweight title from 92 to 93. Then unified the WBA and the IBF and the Lineal heavyweight title in 94. And the IBF heavyweight title 96 to 97. I think he beat old boy from over there in Germany to get that title. He stepped in and beat him. So, you know, I don't... Like I said before, he's 51 years old now, had a real fruitful and long career, made a lot of history, man, where, you know, it was a lot of killers in the heavyweight division. I think a lot of people remember Michael Moore for getting knocked out by George Foreman. I believe that was in the 10th round. Old Foreman came back, and I believe I'm going to tell you this, man, how he got his IBF back was that George Foreman, okay, peep game. George Foreman didn't want to go fight the Schultzel dude over there in Germany, I believe it was. So George Foreman dropped his belt because he didn't want to go over to Germany. And Michael Moore, after losing to George Foreman, I think it was the 10th round. Let me give y'all the right round on that one. I'm looking at it. Yeah, in the 10th round, you know, he flashed him with the jab. And then, you know, he blinded with the jab and stuck the right hand behind there. You know, Moore was a southpaw because he was a sucker for a right hand anyway. Just by being the right southpaw and Foreman old man power knocked Michael Moore out cold. All right. So, you know, Foreman didn't want to go to Germany. I think it was Michael Moore went to Germany, got his last title. So, you know, he is, you know, a prominent, chapter in the heavyweight boxing division, or you could just call him, I guess, a footnote, I guess. You know, I would call him more than a footnote. He made a lot of noise, man, for a lot of different guys, being 1 or 2 guys to be recognized as the light heavyweight title holder and the heavyweight title holder. And what's so funny, they weren't technically counting his run, like I said before, as a WBO title holder because they didn't count the WBO. But they went back and recognized the WBO when they first created, and he held it at light heavyweight, which is funny, man. But, you know, one of the real throwback killer fighters, man. And Michael Moore, always liked his style. You know, he was from New York. You know, he had good punching power pretty much in both hands. He done got off the deck, got knocked out before, came back, won the world title. And this is pretty much indicative of a good throwback fighter, man, that we need more of in this era. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he trained with some of the best. Emmanuel started as amateur. You know, he went to Detroit to train with Emmanuel like in 86, I think it was. You know, switched over to Teddy Atlas. They fell out. Then was, you know, ended pretty much in his career around that time with Freddie Roach. So it is what it is, man. Goodfellas Sports TV with another anticipated edition of Forgotten Fighters. I'm gonna at least try to get to these 2 or 3 times a month. So be on the lookout. You want more? Share the videos, watch the videos, subscribe, and check out our Forgotten Fighter playlist. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Twitter. Also, can reach out to me in the email if you got a question, business inquiry, sponsorship, or you also can DM me on social media, and you can check out our Facebook group. All the links in the description. You want to make a donation to the channel, that link's always in the description as well too. You can donate as well by sharing the videos, tweeting out one of our videos. We tweet out every video. Also, don't forget to check out our sponsor, the Health Blaze, thehealthblaze.com. Goodfellow One Boxing promo code, get 18% off. That's in addition to any discounts or promos they're running. The promo code on the website is in the description. Drop down box below the video. Check out their all natural products from foot soap, soaps, fat bath bombs, lotions, hair pomade, and much, much more. Check out the Health Blaze, thehealthblaze.com. Goodfellow Sports TV. We gone.